As we close out the financial year 2025, the sector's average daily subsidy dipped slightly in June, down 20 cents to $300.97. Regional and rural facilities also experienced a decline. That said, the average daily subsidy remains stable overall, as these slight declines in the most recent month are backfilled over the following weeks through backdated reassessments. Total claiming activity picked up in June, with over 7% of claims being assessed by AMOs. Voluntary claiming was also up, with 4.9% of claims submitted as voluntary reclassification requests. While claiming activity rose compared to May, it hasn't pushed subsidies higher, suggesting providers aren't exclusively seeking uplifts with their reassessment requests. This mentality also aligns with the observed increase in delivered care minutes. The average age of ANAC claims in Medicare fell slightly last month, with just under 44% of assessment dates now older than 12 months. Additionally, the average number of days from request to reassessment continued to improve, dropping from 22 days in May to 20 days in June. Occupancy decreased for the first time since January, falling slightly by 0.16%, but overall it remains relatively stable, still hovering around that 92% mark. Short-term stays under 6 months increased, with just over 23% of residents staying in care for less than 6 months. We also saw an increase in new permanent admissions, up by about 1.8%. Respite usage across the sector was up by about 0.5% from May to June, and the conversion from respite to permanent residence also dipped slightly, down just over 1%, now sitting at around 47%. Moving on to the newest metric in our monthly MIA segment, the average advertised room price across the sector saw another modest increase, keeping in line with the upward trend we've seen across the year. Total direct care minutes saw a slight increase from May to June, reaching just over 213 minutes of care per resident per day, while RN time dipped slightly, hovering just below the required 44-minute target. As the sector now approaches the 215-minute average, providers will look closely at adding rostered time in relation to occupied bed days and the ANAC claim profile across their resident cohorts. We'll be taking a deep dive into the care minute landscape in our upcoming webinar, Getting Care Minutes Right. Join us as we explore how changes to ANAC are impacting your funding, how to avoid costly compliance gaps, and how data can help turn risk into opportunity. Be sure to register by scanning the QR code on the screen or visit the events page on our website. We hope to see you there.